Just west of Sundance and Park City is Salt Lake City, Utah, known for its beautiful mountain ranges and, of course, world-class skiing and snowboarding. I'm Jeff Kraft, and welcome to another episode of True Abundance InTRUview. So EvoDent is actually in Draper, just outside of Salt Lake City. Hey, is Aaron back here? Perfect. Can I take a look around? Sure. Thank you very much. Wow, it's a pretty nice place. Not a bad view in the house. Take a look at the mountain range back here. So it looks like this is where they do their crowning and shading. I'll let them do their work. So we're gonna chat with Aaron, they're gonna chat with Dave, and it's really a family affair. Dave, or Aaron, how are you? Looking forward, Dave.
Yes. He's going to be this way.
Okay, got it.
I'll give you an introduction to him and we can kind of...
Now, how do you know Dave?
So he's my cousin.
So that's the family connection.
Yeah. So we've got me, Mike, and Dave are the owners. And so, yeah.
And this is where it all happens.
Dave right here.
Dave, how are you, bud? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I want to find out more about how you guys got started, because the progression, how you guys have transformed into what you are now, it's been a pretty cool story. I want to find out more about it. Let's go outside so we can smell the Utah air.
Let's do it.
Let's go back to how this all got started, because there's many companies that get started in a lot of crazy ways and in obscure places. Yours, just like Microsoft, in a garage. This is how it got started. Tell me about this.
That's right. So the owners are myself and my two cousins, Mike and Aaron. Mike and I are the same age. So we went to school together up at Utah State. And then we decided we had a friend of the family that did dental lab work. So he kind of talked us into going to a school to pursue it. So we went to a school in Colorado for a couple of years. So we both went out there together, went to school, moved back to Utah, got jobs at different labs, worked for a few years getting experience, and decided we wanted to do our own thing. So we recruited Mike's little brother, Aaron, to actually, they used to have a school down here in Provo. He went to that school, and then he graduated. And once he graduated, we decided to start our own lab. So we had no place, no money, and we had one guy from Colorado we met in school that was willing to try us out and send us work. We opened up in Mike's garage. Aaron graduated, so he was in the garage all day long trying to figure out crowns by himself. And then Mike and I would come at night after our jobs at our other labs and help do metal work, do whatever. Back then, PFMs were big.
Okay.
So we started out doing a lot of PFMs, a lot of gold crowns.
So you were basically the overflow garage.
Correct.
From this guy that said, you know what, I'll go ahead and handle the bigger cases. I've got a lot of smaller cases. I don't want to just throw them away and just say no. I want to give them to you guys.
Yeah, actually it was another dentist in Colorado.
Another dentist, okay.
Yeah, yep. So he was just, Mike's wife actually was his assistant, dental assistant. So she knew Mike and I were doing this. So he's been wanting to try a new lab. So we had experience. We knew what we were doing, kind of, because we worked at other labs. So we were ready to go out on our own, and we just started that way. Started out in the garage. We were there for about 6 months, and we picked up some accounts just through word of mouth and from friends. And we doubled. First 3 years, I think we doubled every year, and then just kept moving up.
What was the name of the company at the garage?
It was First Impressions.
Okay, First Impressions.
And that was 98. So that was about 22 years ago.
Wow.
So EvoDent started, we had another friend that had a lab. We'd been in business probably about 10, 11 years. And we had another good buddy that wanted to join into it with us. So we kind of merged labs, decided we just wanted to start with a new name, new image. So that's when EvoDent was born.
Got it.
And in the meantime, we've kind of bought him out. Now we're just the original guys, but now we're EvoDent.
What have been some of the hurdles that you guys have had to face?
There's definitely, when you think of starting your own lab, you think, okay, I do great work, doctors love what I do, but you don't think of the business side of it. What happens when you have to start hiring employees and you have to worry about payroll and HR and taxes and all that stuff. So that was a big learning curve for us. The work side of it, I think, always came easy. We love the work. We love working with our hands. We love, just seeing the change people have in their lives through the work we can provide. But the business side of it definitely was a learning curve.
What advice would you give others looking to start a dental lab at that business side? Where do you get that?
For us, it was a lot of trial and error. We didn't do it perfect for sure, but we kind of grew through our mistakes. But I think the main focus we've always had is keeping our clients happy, making a good product. So even through all the growing pains on the other side, we always were confident in our work and in the service we were providing. So it kind of just worked its way out. We've done a lot of business seminars, books, friends that own businesses, just picking their brain. Just like I said, trial and error, just learning.
Education is a big part. Technology is a massive part of this industry. Technology continues to grow faster and faster. Staying on top of the technology, it's almost impossible without education. You've got to continuously get education. How do you guys educate yourselves?
We had the very first CEREC machine back in the day, so we always were dabbling with it. But we really jumped in full-fledged probably about 5 years ago, where we just started doing a lot more scanning and digital impressions and milling. But honestly, we try to find as many options as we can as far as learning. We go to Chicago every year, every other year to take courses there. We go to local courses or out-of-state courses where they're just teaching. And honestly, with digital design and scanning, YouTube has everything.
Isn't it crazy?
You can learn anything on YouTube.
Yeah. So. You really can. How do you build your team internally here? What do you look for?
As far as our employees go, we are kind of picky. We've had employees that have been with us for 20 years. We don't have a high turnover rate because we really like to choose people that fit in as we have a really family atmosphere. Everyone gets along really well. But on top of it, we still require a high quality of work. And I think just requiring that high quality of work, it gives everybody a little bit of pride in what they do. We try to, provide outsources or sources where our employees can go and learn and improve their own skills and things like that. But just having that true family atmosphere, I think there's no better substitute. You don't come to work and you're not stressed about who you're working with or is so-and-so thinking this or that about me. You just can focus on your work and really enjoy the atmosphere.
Let's go back now to InTRUview. How did that relationship get started?
We, probably about 3 or 4 years now ago, it was right when we were really getting full-fledged into the digital side of it. We were trying out different companies for, different parts here and there. And we just came across InTRUview. So we said we'll try it out. They were really competitive in their pricing. And then we started using mostly their tie bases. And then right away we just realized, this is a good product. Their consistency is really nice. We don't have weird fitting things like that. Everything seemed to flow really nice. And customer service was awesome. Our rep was awesome. Anytime we called, they'd answer any question we had. They were always right on top of anything if we had a question or had a learning curve in trying to figure something out. So they were really easy to work with that way.
Off of the business side of things, I want to find out about you specifically. If you weren't doing this, owning a dental lab, what's one thing that you would be doing every single day, and that would be your job? Besides this, besides a hobby, what is it that you would love to do?
We love boating. My family and I, we love going boating. So anytime there's good weather, we'll try to get on the lake. Utah is awesome as far as outside activities. We love to go hiking. We love boating, like I said, golf. I have 3 boys and a daughter now that's actually getting golf too. But so a lot of nice golf courses around here. Yeah,
and we're sitting here looking. The people that are watching us now, they can't see what's in front of us. They see what's behind us. Mm-hmm. This is incredible. You see an entire valley here, and you got all these bay windows looking at every single day.
It's awesome. Yeah, it's a great view.
It sure is.
You can't beat it. It's definitely a beautiful environment.
Well, it's a beautiful day. Let's go out on the boat. Let's go.
Let's do it.
It's impressive. I pulled a hammy just watching you.
Yeah.
All right, so on behalf of True Abutment, we wanted to give you guys a gift.
Awesome.
For being a part of the True Abutment team. I'm going to hand this to you.
Thank you.
This is for all of you guys, though. So rip it open.
Nice. These are sweet. We're gonna have to chain it to the lab, or I know it's gonna disappear. Awesome, thanks guys. Here's a tomato.
Dave, over the last 10 years, you and your cousins have done an amazing job building this business. Nice job.
Thank you, appreciate
Hey,
that.
thanks for showing me around as well. This is a great office. The views, I can't get over it.
That's awesome, yeah, we love it here.
All right, thanks a lot. Nice to meet you.
Appreciate it.
Well, there you go. Another True Abutment interview in the books. Let's do it again, shall we?